Hello, this is Ms. Dyer, the NC Pre-K teacher at Bug Elementary. Students come into my program from different cultural backgrounds and no previous school experience. Our families share below average economic status, often lacking educational resources at home, including ability to travel. I have visual, kinesthetic, auditory learners who respond well to reading aloud, active games, hands-on experiences, drama, music, and movement. Promoting global awareness in my curriculum is the best way to help young children grasp the concept of communities. Communities come together and they also fall apart, thanks to us, their members. As a citizen of two conflicting countries, Russia and Ukraine, I can testify that cultural incompetence leads to ignorance, misunderstanding, and, unfortunately, sometimes wars between the nations. I know that my students get actively engaged if I connect stories with personal experiences. For instance, when we discuss the mitten story, I share my childhood photos. Students notice that Russian children enjoy outdoor play even in freezing temperatures, thanks to warm clothes and winter gear. So we practice the snowball fights. We also practice wearing gloves and mittens, and we melt ice in warm water, and we pretend to burn Russian maslenitsa as a way of banishing cold winter and welcoming spring. We do realize the significance of bright colors in northern cultures as the way to preserve summer days in the midst of gloomy, black and white winter month. We do understand why people living in cold climates love hot drinks. So, learning about Russian culture helps my students comprehend many other customs and traditions around the world. My students love stories about princesses, kings, and queens. So, I created a study unit called What Makes a Princess? This culturally responsive theme ties into my teaching through the stories we read in class, such as The Paperback Princess and many other books about royalties. What makes a princess? Fancy clothes, cute faces, lots of money, being spoiled, or freedom to do what you want, or maybe kindness to others, solid education, leadership, good manners, generosity, patriotism. I think that the characters of the Paperback Princess story could travel with us through Europe, visiting real places, ancient castles, and royal museums. My students get to learn through my photos that it takes a lot of hard work to keep the kingdoms running every day. Whenever I plan a study unit with a special focus on global awareness, I imagine that my travel documentary, based on my personal experiences, would perfectly represent my ideas. In the future, I would like to create more interactive activities for my students using a variety of apps, including Goose Chase, Clio, Google Maps. It is never too early for elementary students to learn about the world, especially through personal experiences combined with technology and creative hands-on materials.